when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Robinson. Durant is out there with Malone. Then it's Williams. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Now here's Worthy. Back to Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Lock at 6. Worthy with the bounce pass. The 3 from Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Back to Curry. Malone sets the pick for Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Worthy feeling it out a bit. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal against Robinson, and stolen by Malone.
Well, the defense baited him into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. KD dishes to Robinson, and it goes down 2 points.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry against Jordan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yeah, well, we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Worthy, the pass to Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Nuggets making a change here. Baylor's checked in.
What's up? Michael Jordan. Shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Jordan.
The drive, it's the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Malone, a screen on Jordan. Baylor drives in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And it's Davis with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio again missing. Outside Williams. Pass to Robinson. Davis with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. For 3, Williams. The shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan. The drive by Worthy. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hard not to be a fan of the way Worthy plays. You see the quickness and agility there on the drive.
Williams passes to Malone. Outside Curry. Back to Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside, Davis. There's the drive. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Look now for San Antonio. Gervin comes in for Duncan. Nash is subbed in for Baron Davis. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Malone. And Iverson's subbed in for Williams. Now here's Curry. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Iverson. Six on the shot clock. From 12 feet out.
And cat-quick reflexes there. Jordan sees that play and jumps all over it. Terrific defense.
They now take the lead. Jordan's got 6 points. The Nuggets trail. Curry with him. Robinson sets a screen for Curry. O'Neal with the rebound. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Iverson, still without a basket. Jordan with some nice D.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Worthy, the pass to Nash. Back to Worthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Shaq. Fade away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
For the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jordan on the wing. He's got 6, and yes, it's good.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Iverson passes to Curry. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Nash. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jordan finds O'Neal. Nash outside. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Worthy, the pass to O'Neal.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Spurs shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
14 at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
And the second free throw, good. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Iverson. Over Stackhouse. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Duncan is out there with Gervin. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Wallace. And it's Nash in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. That one good for 2. Stackhouse has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
And here's Iverson outside. Rebound by Wallace.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Stackhouse against Iverson. Now Stackhouse. Nash outside. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Nash has got 8 points.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Spurs making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Pass to Iverson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Malone, a screen on Gervin. To halt the run. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a decent threat from the outside arc. I like it whenever Williams takes these with confidence.
Gervin passes to Nash, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Darren Williams. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
James Worthy's checked in for the Spurs. And a switcher also for Denver. Curry's checked in. All free throws good from Nash.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Baylor. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Worthy. That one a little long. San Antonio leading by 14. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The Spurs have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now, here's Malone. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clever play by Williams. Gets right in the defender's face to draw that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Nuggets, Darren Williams. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Williams. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Jordan's checked in for Nash. Durant's checked in for Denver.
And you watch Williams play, physical point guard, draws a lot of contact throughout the course of a game. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Williams passes to Malone. And here is Curry. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Worthy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. A new generation is entering the league. And Draymond Green said, these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run. You're old now. Back to you guys.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. is checked in for Tim Duncan. And a switcher also for Denver. Parrish is checked in for Karl Malone. Durant kicks to Baylor. KD against Gervin. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. Yep, it counts.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
Curry passes to Parrish. Here's Baylor. Denver passing it around. Outside Curry. That shot off. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Worthy. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Curry. Fires for 3. Tough night continues. Shooting a woeful 1 for 9. Davis in the corner. It's up a 3. Parrish grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Baylor. Parrish outside. Williams for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Darren Williams. Baylor passes to Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Davis dishes to Jordan. Steps back and fires. The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Baylor. With the floater, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Here is Davis. Gervin outside. Pass to Worthy. And here's Jordan outside. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Parrish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Baylor passes to KD. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Gervin.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Worthy. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. Spurs lead by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. We're thinking about the shot. He was so close. Give it up for the participants.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. We've got Durant. Stephen Curry's out there with Darren Williams. And it's Malone. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Back to Davis. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Malone. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside Durant. Back to Williams. Lets it go with a three. Great D that time from Davis. And so Jordan will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Worthy the pass to Jordan. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Michael Jordan on the wing.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
Williams kicks to Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Davis. Jordan outside. On the wing, Worthy. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. O'Neal sets the screen for Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Davis. Denver grabs the miss. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant up top. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Misses in close. Spurs leading by 15. Worthy outside. Here's Jordan. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeouts. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams against Davis. Right side, O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. He has 7.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Curry against Jordan. Curry with it. 13 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. A shot missing. Spurs leading by 16. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to O'Neal. Some solid defense from Robinson. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot by Curry, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. 2 points, that one goes. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And a deep free from Curry. Another miss by Curry. The Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Davis, the pass to Duncan. O'Neal on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
The Spurs making a switch here. Nash is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Allen Iverson is checked in for Darren Williams. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
KD on the wing. They could use a bucket, and Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Worthy outside, pass to Nash. O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Wallace is checked in for Shaq, and Gervin subbed in for Worthy. Baylor, he's checked in for Denver. Thomas comes in for Stephen Curry. Here's Iverson. Scoreless thus far. Outside Thomas. Now here's Iverson. 4 on the clock. And they get it. And the rebound goes to Nash.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Duncan, the pass to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops,
And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Thomas. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Here's Jordan. He's got 13. Duncan high post. Malone with the rebound. Denver shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Thomas's shot is off. Jordan up top. Iverson covering. Elbow shot is on the way. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Worthy out there with Wallace. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Davis, and it's Nash in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Curry, trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside, Davis. Here's Gervin. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Baylor dishes to Curry. Down low and taken away by Wallace. Top of the key, Nash. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Waddy Divot's checked in for San Antonio.
For your Spurs, number 15, Waddy Divac.
Nash outside. Pass to Gervin. Over Williams. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Nash.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Now here's Iverson. Over Davis. And it's Iverson missing. Iverson against Worthy. Over Iverson. It's Worthy missing. Denver shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw in their side right now. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That sends Elgin Baylor to the free throw line. It's going to go on James Worthy. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball.
One shot.
All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
The shot's good from Nash.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
Pass to McHale. And here is Williams. Iverson outside. 5 on the clock. And again, Denver no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Stackhouse outside. Inside. Wallace inside. McHale's there. Wallace misses.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Nash against Curry. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Yep, that one goes.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Stackhouse against Iverson. And there's the drive. Stackhouse, good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Nash against Curry. Teardrop shot. The three from Iverson. That shot no good. Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Gervin a screen on Williams. Stackhouse against Williams. Now Stackhouse. Rebound by Williams. On the wing, Iverson. Pass to McHale. Here's Curry. Defended by Nash. Nash against Curry. San Antonio with the rebound. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash outside. Outside Gervin. Over Williams. Shot by Gervin, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for Denver. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Curry. Baylor passes to Curry. And here's Iverson outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Shooting for Denver, Allen Iverson at the line for 3.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good. Iverson. Evans is checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Jamison. And then for Denver, Robinson's checked in for McHale. Malone comes in for Baylor. And Durant subbed in for Williams. And he's good on the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Gervin. Spurs passing it around. And the 3 ball is good. Stackhouse has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that 3-point shot is going to usually be there for him. Defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
Now here's Durant. Gervin with the steal. Nash outside. Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Divac. Gervin for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Iverson outside. Now here is Robinson. Iverson outside.
2 minutes.
Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. 1:50 left in the fourth. Nash kicks to Johnson. Pass to Stackhouse. And stolen by Iverson. To the paint. And it's Malone finishing it off.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Now here's Gervin. Now Stackhouse. Iverson covering. Stackhouse the pass to Gervin. Just 5 on the clock. Nash dishes to Divac. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Duncan.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Now Gervin, after the missed 3 from Allen Iverson. Over Durant. A nice shot by Gervin.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Back to Curry from deep. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Nash outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tim Duncan.
never committed. I did it for, hey, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Yeah, what you did, I'ma do what I do. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take you back. I'm in a mix in a random city, running from trouble and bringing it with me. They got good, I make it a home. Like it enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey, I gotta be by myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich, and everything I do out of love, and everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm in the mix, what's new is tune. Hey, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got drop ski, not ski. Thumbs down to everybody.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala.
everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Petrovic in at the shooting guard position. And for Detroit. And it's Weber in at the 4. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Leonard. Five on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Richmond pass to Weber. And he lobs it up to the rim. The steal. Here's Payton. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Pass to Arenas. All alone. Over to the left wing. Here's Rice. Leonard defending. Here's Weber. Here's Richmond. The rebound by Malone. Pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Malone. Outside Payton. From outside the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Rice. Leonard defending. And they're pushing it up. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And the shot goes in.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Arenas, guarded by Payton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes both from the line. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
So guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
A new day. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Malone. Got a hand on it. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Richmond. No made baskets yet. A shot from the high post. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Malone. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Richmond. Here's Weber. Antetokounmpo covering. Weber, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Pass to Payton. The three ball. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Here's Richmond. Here's Arenas. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Hawks lead by 3. And here's Leonard. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. That one goes in. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Weber. Here's Arenas. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Arenas has got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Frazier. Leonard for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Arenas. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Weber. And there's the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Steps back. Unloads from 13. Out to Leonard. Here's Petrovic. Yet to see a basket. Tries again. The rebound by Detroit. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Weber. Here's Arenas. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Arenas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Petrovic. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Pass to Hardaway. Detroit moving the ball around. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. And Detroit another three.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Second personal foul. Team seconds. Substitution on the floor.
On defense, Detroit leading by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Count it. Walton's got his second bucket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Hardaway. Still no points. Fires from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Detroit on top. They're up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And the chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Mikan in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Walton to the right side. Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Detroit.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, B.A., since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Here's Walton. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Detroit leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Richmond. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Inside. Oh, deflected. And now the Pistons in transition. A nice shot by Rice.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Frazier, the pass to Walton. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's good. 2 points.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Richmond. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Hawks trail by 9. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
To the middle. Here's Frazier. Good D by Hardaway.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Barry. The three is up. The rebound by Payton. Going inside. Here's Frazier. And Atlanta misses again. The Pistons lead by 9. Barry, pass to Hardaway. Here's Richmond. Give him 8 points now. To the wing, right side. They set the pick. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Barry. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Antetokounmpo to pass to Payton. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Rice. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night here. And Atlanta making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hawks trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Frazier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Payton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
The Pistons lead by 12. Arenas passes to Jones. Here's Rice. Give him 8. They set the pick. Here's Arenas. And again, the Pistons missing. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Payton. The putback. And Arenas pulls it down. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Rice. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Rice has got 11 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Leonard. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game, and he gets that one.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Arenas. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cowens has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Arenas. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Leonard outside. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Out to the wing. Pass to Arenas. 19 seconds left in the first half. That one drops for him. Arenas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Leonard, left side. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And so it's Detroit, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Detroit leading by 17, and it's Arenas in at the point. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Weber. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Malone.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Leonard outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Weber. No points yet. Here's Arenas. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Malone. Tipped. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Payton. It's deflected. Pass to Arenas. Here's Weber. Guarded by Payton. And that one's good. Weber. Weber's got his first points in this one.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hawks trail by 19. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Hawks trail by 18. Leonard outside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Richmond. Give him 8 points now. Detroit moving the ball around. Arenas shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Right side, Payton. Pass to Petrovic. Counted from distance. Petrovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Arenas. 14 points for him. To the inside. Pass to Petrovic. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Weber. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
And that one is hammered home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. The Pistons lead by 15. Richmond pass to Weber. Here's Richmond. Give him 8. From 9 feet. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 10.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Now Payton. And the layup falls.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Into the lane. Arenas with the bucket.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Leonard outside. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Goes up at the strike. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Hawks trail by 15. Down low. He got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And Detroit making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Frazier, he's checked in for Payton. Leonard outside. Here's Petrovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Malone. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Weber. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Number 24, Rick Barry.
Here's Frazier. No points so far. Pass to Malone. Just 5 to shoot. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
Richmond, pass to Barry. Pass to Arenas. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Arenas has got 19 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Pistons lead by 17. Picked his pocket. Going all the way to the rack. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the Hawks making a change here. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Give him 8 points now. And the layup is good off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten 4 this quarter.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Lets it go from 11. And too long on the shot. Well, the Pistons shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Pass to Cowens. Back to Hardaway. Here's Barry. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Detroit, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. Leonard, left side. The rebound by Detroit. Cowens has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Arenas. Here's Barry.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, number 9, Jerry Hughes.
Pass to Jones. Payton with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Frazier. The Pistons clear it. Inside with the drive. Cowens. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Down low. And Walton gets it to go.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Detroit. Pass to Arenas. Jacks up with 3. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Hawks trail by 19. Outside Payton. Here's Frazier. Clock at 6. Walton passes to Leonard. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cowens has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up top.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Leonard with the ball. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Mikan passes to Walton. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. And Arenas pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 21. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Jones. He drops it from range. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Walton passes to Leonard. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Arenas. And the Pistons, another three!
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
To the paint. Here's Walton. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Lucas. Here's Arenas. Here's Rice. Pass to Cowens. Leonard, left side. Oh, got that one up quick.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Pistons lead by 23. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the floor.
Pass to Weber. Here's Arenas, guarded by Payton. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Arenas. On the take. Here's Weber. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up at the elbow. A nice shot by Rice.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. Here's Malone. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Here's Richmond. Pass to Arenas. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Arenas has got 11 in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Payton. Takes the 3. Weber pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Well, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Takes it inside and rejected. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Pass to Richmond. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Rice. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Here's Rice. Pass to Arenas. The three. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Here's Arenas. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Good morning, sunshine, good morning, friends. Got night switches again, and here's the good times. I often wonder